Imagine this. You're trapped below the earth, laying on your back, unable to move. Nobody can hear you. Nobody will find you. And you won't die. You'll remain this way for thousands of years. And that's what we're gonna talk about today. Hello everybody, my name is Evan, also known as MonkeyDM. And today we're gonna talk about 5 of the most evil spells in D&D. So, first spell on our list, Imprisonment, 9th level spell. Just as I said earlier, it traps you underneath the earth or other such various locations where you're unable to move, unable to speak, nobody will find you, nobody will see you, and you cannot die. You have to remain in this perpetual state of staring at a wall in front of you, watching paint dry almost for thousands of years. Imagine having a vengeance with someone. You really want to make them suffer. Well, it's a great spell for that, because that's pretty much thousands of years of torture which they cannot escape because they can't die. Isn't that lovely? That's what you'll get for stealing my fries next time, John. Even if someone were to find you buried, unless they have a 9th level dispel magic, there's a chance they're just not gonna be able to free you at all. Just gonna watch you suffer, pretty much. Next spell on the list. Modify Memory. To be fair, the whole enchantment school of magic is probably banned in most civilized cities because the ability to control someone's mind and make them do what you want them to do, pretty darn evil. You can literally change how they think and remove their free will. It's insane. But out of the whole enchantment school of magic, I feel like Modify Memory takes the cake. It's like gaslighting, but a whole new level. Do you want to destroy a couple? Well, implant memories of unfaithfulness in one of the person's memory. Want to ruin a friendship? Modify someone's memory. Make them believe that their friend just did something absolutely atrocious. You want to make someone forget that you murdered their kids and make them believe that they did it instead? Wash their memory, put the knife in their hand, and watch them as they come to consciousness, realizing the horror of the bloodied body in front of them. Is this gonna get me? I feel like the YouTube AdSense is not gonna like this. This spell is basically mind control on a stick. It's something that many dictatorships wish they could do, where you can just shape someone's memory and make them believe what you want. And the spell just does exactly just that. And the worst part is, if you're clever enough, you can actually modify the memories just enough so that the people come to the conclusion that you want them to come to on their own. Pretty bad spell. If you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell button, and give it a little thumbs up, it really helps. Now, third on our list, Finger of Death. This spell allows you to kill someone and have them come back to life under your control. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Let's say that the heroes of the local town folks has always been stopping you in your evil plans. Now you cast Finger of Death on them. They come back to life under your control. Watch the morale of the whole village shatter as the person they once revered is now just a pawn under your thumb. Or even if you murder somebody's loved one and you can make them come back to life under your control just for the mental... just to cause some mental problems, because you're a nice person like that. This is a pretty naughty spell if I do say so myself. Honorable mention to Power Word Pain, which is pretty much, I don't even think I can say this word, on a stick. 3.5e had even worse, but for 5e I would say it's pretty bad. Now another one that's pretty naughty, also in the Enchantment School of Magic, because of course, is Dominate Person or Dominate Monster. This spell allows you to take complete control of someone, and boy can you get creative with that. The sky is the limit with this spell. So, don't like their family, just go and slaughter them all. Go and make them insult the king, shatter the stores in the street, make them murder their entire family. It's really up to you to decide what you want to do with this spell. And until that person takes damage, you have a pretty solid grip over them. This spell is the favorite of many devil lords, and there's no wonder why. Thing is, while they are possessed by you, they're charmed by you, so meaning they see you as a good person, but when the charm is lifted, they realize what they did, meaning that all the atrocious things you made them do, they're gonna realize that they did them themselves. Sure, under your control, but it's their hand that did the thing. Some nice mental scars there. And finally, number 5 on the list, Feeble Mind. This spell shatters a creature's intellect. Both intelligence and charisma are completely annihilated and reduced to nothing. And the worst part is, once you've cast this spell on someone, because their charisma score and intelligence score drop so low, they have pretty much virtually no chance of succeeding the save in the future, meaning that they're stuck like this maybe for a lifetime, considering that they can only do the saving throw once a month. If you wanna destroy somebody who's at the apex of their intelligence, or somebody who's witty and charismatic and lovable, and you just take that away from them, potentially forever. Yeah, pretty bad spell. So those were the spells in no particular order of which one is worse, because from the moment you use one of those, you're a pretty terrible person. Great spells for villains, or for villainous campaigns. Would not recommend if you're trying to play a good character. Anyway, that was all for me. Those were 5 of the most evil spells in D&D, and I'll see you next time.